moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission? A river in a dry land, the left is in a lost land, a heartbeat for demon, oasis in a strange land. I'm given the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. Walk quick while my life is over. One strike just abandoned, I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike them down now. I just saw the new stars, there's no time for indecision. A river in a dry land, the last is in a lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon, oasis in a siege land. Remind us what we're here for, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert. My heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of conflict. One goes what keeps me going. Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear. Yeah. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer. A river in a dry land, the last is in a lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon, oasis in a siege land. Remind us what we're here for, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert. When a cool
Good morning, guys. How are you today? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your morning is going well if it's morning time for you guys. Some of you guys might be nighttime. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, everybody. Let me turn this light on. There you go. It's still nighttime in my room, apparently. I hope you guys are having a good morning. I'm gonna play some WoW. Because, wow. So thank you guys for joining today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to that one person who disliked the video on YouTube. Appreciate that too, for wasting your time and hopping on over here. It means a lot, so thank you for that. To the rest of you guys, thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to keep on grinding on WoW because I need to level up and stuff like that. I'm falling behind. I've been falling behind. Little by little, I've been falling more and more behind. But I guess the saving grace is that, like, Skell, he's distracted. He's distracted with Borderlands 3 right now. So there's a little bit of a saving grace where I can catch up to Skell Scout. But Slayer Vamp is like, he's grinding. It's hard to catch up to that dude right now. Why is my music not, like, bro, I want to hear my music too. Damn. Okay, there we go. That should be a little bit better. Hold on. I gotta pull my chat back up. I got so used to streaming with Streamlabs OBS that apparently, I see, and I just opened up Streamlabs OBS. Let me close that. That's not what I wanted to open up. Bro. Close, please. Thank you. It's not actually closing. It's still opening. Stop. Close. You're gonna crash anyway. See? I knew it was gonna freaking crash. So yeah, like I've been using Streamlabs OBS so much that I just got used to it. And so like having my chat up and all that stuff is like foreign to me sometimes. But let me go ahead. I gotta open up another program here, which is Streamlabs, not Streamlabs. So that way I can roll credits and repeat stuff if I need to repeat stuff and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, that's done. That's open. Now I can monitor everything. See, this is exactly why I need a third screen, because then I could have Streamlabs or Streamlabs and my chat over there, and like website and Discord, and then my OBS over here, and like everything that I can do with my OBS. So that way I can monitor everything. So that way, like there, and then the game in the middle. Right now I have OBS and everything on this screen, and then the game right there. So be nice to kind of like, yeah, now move stuff around a little bit. Why are you saying that I have a quest there? I'm on that quest. I have that quest right now. Calling the threat. I think I want to say I'm on that quest already. Yeah, I'm on that quest already. What's this other one? Pelturas White Moon. Fallen Sky Lake. Am I on that one? I am on that one. Why are you showing me like as if I'm not on those quests already? Man. Alright. So I gotta go over here. I gotta get the iron shaft. That sounds dirtier than it actually is. But I gotta go to the iron shaft, so I gotta make my way over there. Gotian play memory defrag, man. Love to grind that game with you. Listen, I asked if people wanted me to play it, and it was an overwhelmingly no that people don't want me to play memory defrag. So I'm not gonna play memory defrag. That's the type of game that I would only play if people were actually showing interest in it, because then I'd be basically forcing myself to play it. And yeah, so like I'm not saying that I can't enjoy the game. I can, but at the same time, I have more enjoyment playing this and other games like Trails of Cold Steel, Attack on Titan 2, League of Legends. Like, I have more enjoyment playing other games like that as opposed to playing a game like Memory Defrag. So at that point, I leave it up to you guys to decide if I play that or not, and that was kind of an overwhelming no that you guys don't want me to play it. I gave two options that was a yes and one option that was a no, and even combined between the two options that were yes, it was still like almost even to the no, and that's a lot of people voting for no. So I would rather just not play it. If people aren't going to watch on that one, then there's no reason for me to play it, you know. Whereas this one, yes, I'm fully aware that I don't have that many people watching, but that doesn't bother me because I enjoy this game. I enjoy it quite a bit, so that's why I'm playing it. So yeah, there's 284 votes saying not to play Memory Defrag, or I'm sorry, 284 votes, and half of that was no, don't play Memory Defrag. So I'm not gonna play it. It would need to be kind of like overwhelmingly yes, play Memory Defrag, and then I would play it. But don't worry, there's going to be a new SAO game coming out really, really soon, which is Alicization Rising Steel, that I'm looking forward to a lot. So that's going to be prevalent on the channel. Alejandro, good morning, man. Dude, what time is it for you over there? It's a 4-hour difference, right? So it's 6 a.m.? Are you not sleeping, Alejandro? Because, I mean, you were awake with us last night while I was playing. I don't need Bruce Lee. I need this. King's Blood. I need King's Blood. I need Wild Steel Bloom. Because I have to level up my herbalism skills. 4 more points in my herbalism, and I can get Purple Lotus, which is the good stuff. That is the creme de la creme for my herbalism skills right now. So I need that purple lotus, because that purple lotus is going to allow me to make some better alchemy. I was gonna say alchemy skills, alchemy potions. So right now I'm kind of just like leveling up using my greater healing potions, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but at the end of the day, like, I need to improve my alchemy skills. Yeah, 6:37 a.m. instead of like 3 hours. Dude, you need to take a day off, man. I worry. You gotta take a day off, bro. Like, I know it's your job and all that stuff, but, like, still, you should take a day off. Brandon, what's up? Got to study for a chemistry exam, so I'm playing you in the background, and that's perfectly fine. How are you today, Brandon? If you can answer. If not, I hope you're doing well. So, yeah, I don't mind at all if you guys have me in the background. That's flattering, actually, that you would put me in the background for whatever it is that you're doing in your daily life. So, think of it like a sort of podcast type of deal. I don't know why people would say no. It's the old SAO game. You can't level after 90, so I quit that. I don't know why people would say no in the old SAO game. What old SAO game? Memory Defrag is the old SAO game, unless you're talking about like the original Black Swordsman, which was a Chinese only game. But oh no, there was another one before Memory Defrag that they shut down. I forgot what it was called though. But in either case, my phone's vibrating. Hold on. Oh. Oh, that's from Pilk. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. I mean the one where they skipped like many floors and got to floor 20. You mean SAO Integral Factor? That's not old. That's a year and a half old. Memory Defrag is way older than Integral Factor. Yeah, that's not. Listen, as bad as or not as bad as the game is. It's not a bad game per se. It has a lot of good elements to the game, but again, I've said it many times, the problem with Integral Factor is that the gameplay got stale because there's no improvements, and the skills are restricted to gacha. So when it's all randomized, you can't really enjoy it because you can't build your character the way you want to build it as far as skills go. Instead, you have to resort to whatever skills that you get in the said gacha, which then it takes away from the customization aspect of your character. So it's not like, oh, I want to use swords, I'm going to do a sword build and have my character like be a tank or whatever. Like there's no aspects to it in that regard because it's all gacha aspect. So it's not like, for example, this, you have your skill tree or your talent tree. So the druids pretty much can learn like the same abilities regardless of what spec they go to an extent. Balanced druids have some skills that they can only learn. Restoration druids have skills that only they can learn. And then you have your feral druids that they have skills that only they can learn. So you can't do something like that in Integral Factor, and that kind of takes it away from the customization and the gameplay of it. So yeah, that's the problem that I see when it comes to it. What kind of game will the new one be? It's an RPG. So it's a gacha, it's a hero collector RPG, but it's more old school RPG aspects of it, which to me is way more enjoyable, which is one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to it. Because you have up to 4 characters in a party. Cyan, what's up? Got released earlier from class because the professor got sick. Just came to say hi and appreciate you stopping by. So you can have up to 4 characters in your party, and then from there you can it's basically a turn-based RPG. Now each character has their own abilities. Each character has up to 3 abilities. From what we've seen, we have noticed, or I've noticed, and I've pointed it out in videos as well, I've noticed that what seems to be like lower tier characters have 2 abilities instead of 3 abilities, but each character has their special ability or their big attack, if you want to call it that, which is their armament release or memory release if you're familiar with the dub instead of the subvert. Scythe, how you doing? Stefan, how you doing? Well, now that we can pre-register on store for SAO ARS, is there maybe a release date on iOS store? No, there's no release date yet, but I'm telling you, I've said it before, it's going to be October. Probably early to mid-October is where I'm putting the release date for Rising Steel, because we have the return of the anime in mid-October. So the best way to do it is to release the game maybe a week before and have a massive celebration. So you have a celebration for the game release, you have a celebration for the anime returning. On top of that, it's also been data mined and confirmed that the new character is going to be in Memory Defrag as a crossover collaboration in Memory Defrag. So with all of that, the fact that the new character has been data mined and you can see the character animation for the new character. So because of that, that's one of the other reasons why I continuously say the game will be releasing in early to mid-October. So take that how you will. I don't work for Bandai. I don't know for sure. I'm only speculating as to when the best time would be. And again, the fact that we have data mined confirmation of the newest character. And that wouldn't happen if the data obviously wasn't already in the game for people to mine out and basically, like, it wouldn't be in the game if it wasn't going to be released very soon. So I'm excited for the game because I love my RPGs. Like, if you guys have been watching me play Trails of Cold Steel, you know that I love playing RPGs, and the fact that it's a traditional RPG. It's a traditional turn-based RPG. Most likely, not most likely, we know for a fact that you will be able to equip the different characters that you have. You'll be able to equip them with weapons and armor, much like in Memory Defrag. So because we already know that, it feels, like I said, like a traditional RPG, and I'm very excited for it. A lot of people, in fact, are actually calling this a remake of Memory Defrag, because there's a lot of similarities between Memory Defrag and Rising Steel. Case in point, again, hero collection game. You build your parties. The difference being that in Memory Defrag you make a party of 3. In this game you make a party of 4. Is that cursed? That is a curse. Let me go ahead and cleanse that. There you go. So yeah, so that's one of the biggest, or not biggest differences, but that's one of the differences, is that you have a party of 4. One of the similarities, you can equip a weapon, you can equip armor, probably accessories as well. Another similarity is that each character has their special ability. So in Memory Defrag, you have their SS3, which is their special attack, or whatever you want to call it. In Rising Steel, it will be their armament release, which is actually their technically 4th skill, but there's 3 skills on, for each character. So that's another similarity. The other thing is on the home screen. So for the questing in Memory Defrag, you have the Aincrad arc, you have the Alo arc, and you have GGO arc. This will be very similar in that regard. You'll be able to go to each story arc as they get released, but obviously in this case the game takes place in the Alicization time period, so all of the other ones will be like, think of it like memory portals or whatever. So like you go back in time to revisit the old storylines. So that's where a little bit of a difference is, but there's a lot of similarities between the two. I think the anime will be released in a month. Yes, the anime will be released on the 14th of October. I think that's what they said. It was either the 14th or the 16th. I think it was the 14th. So I'm very excited for that. I can't wait because I love the Alicization arc. I thought it was fantastic. Especially considering that season 2 was okay. Like it wasn't great. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was just okay. But with that being said, I'm excited for the return of the Alicization arc. Let me see here. I need to heal up some of my mana. Excuse me. Let's see here. Doing pretty good. My arms and hands are starting to feel better. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Like you gotta rest in between of working out and stuff like that. I gotta work out later on today, like before I go pick up my kids or something. So probably around like 1 o'clock is when I'll log off and like that way I can go work out and do what I gotta do. Probably shouldn't be drinking this monster, but I'm tired. I'm tired. So that's the only reason why I'm drinking it, because I'm tired. Come on, loot it. Oh, good. I got a mana potion. I could use that. Alright, where's this box? That wolf is in my way. You're in my way, wolf. So, let me know if you guys are excited about the anime returning, if you're excited about the new game being released. I'm glad that it's like global release, like it's not Japanese first and then global. They're doing a simultaneous release of it, and I think that is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so now I got the wooden key and I got that. So is that done? That is done. Okay. So I can return return to the moon. Well, where? Damn, I forgot where she was. Oh, there. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Should I continue exploring? You know what? I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna go into Felwood. Since I'm here, might as well go into Felwood. Because if I run back now, it's just a waste of time. So I'm gonna go explore all the way to Felwood. Maybe get a flight path there for later on. I think that'd be a good idea. And then fly back. Or else I'm just wasting time, and I don't want to do that. You know, the whole purpose is for me to like level up every time I log in and play the game. I want to be leveling up. So best way to do that is to explore, kill things along the way, get flight paths so I can fast travel to different places. And I put fast travel in quotations because it's not really that fast flying. I mean, sometimes it takes like 5 minutes to get where you want to go, sometimes longer. But regardless, on to Felwood. Is that like a rotting bear? Oh. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't think I should be here. Shoot. Yeah, I'm not ready for this place. Those are question marks? Nah, bro. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna run. Oh, run! Damn, I aggroed him quick. I just want to get a flight path. That's all I want. Just a flight path. I don't really want to fight things. I just want a flight path. That's it. While being careful of the different things. Is there a flight path on Emerald Sanctuary? No, I don't think so. What level is this area? I don't remember what level this area is. Oh, god damn it. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Leave me alone, you stupid bear. Ugh, and now it's a wolf. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That was a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Yeah, there's Mount Hajal. Okay. It's bad idea. Don't do that, guys. Do you think he will be revived? Who? Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. I didn't read the light novels, and I don't want to spoil anything for myself. So I didn't like Wikipedia it or anything like that. So I have no idea if he gets revived. That's a good question. Very good question. And if you do know the answer, please don't ruin it for me, because I would like to just be surprised with things. You know what? I'm gonna go stealth. Bear, don't bother me. Like, don't see me. You don't see me, Bear. Oh shit, he sees me. Bro, come on. It was a very, very bad idea. It's a very bad idea. You read the novels? Ah, don't spoil it. You know what? I'm just gonna persevere. I'm gonna keep going until I get that damn flight path. Still a bad idea. I know. Don't spoil anything. Joshua, who am I talking to? I am talking to the folks over on YouTube. How you doing today, Joshua? I used to have the chat up on the screen for everybody to see, but I decided to not have that anymore because I wanted to clean up my stream overlay, which I did. I see. Do you? I see, said the blind man. Don't have a target. Oh, god damn it! I just want to walk. That's all. That's all. I just want to walk. Okay. Dude, the aggro range is insanely large right now. I don't remember the aggro being like the aggro range being that large on enemies here, or just enemies in general. Dude, see what I'm talking about? Like the aggro is insane. Yeah, I'm dead. And I just want to get the flight path. You know what? Hold on, let me see something here. I'm gonna do something. I'm going to pull up the flight path. I'm just gonna Google it. Why not? So where are we? We're in Fellwood. Alliance flight path. Fellwood. All right, let's see. Images for Alliance flight path in Fellwood. That's not helping. Fellwood's on vanilla. Okay. Load, please. Thank you. Okay, so where's the flight path? You see flight. All right, Griffin. No, that's Grizzly. No, I'm not looking for that. Shoot. So there's a Druid trainer in here. Okay, so where are you? Damn, she's far. So the flight master's all the way up here. Oh, bro. I'm like way far from that. Dude, that's not cool. Alright. Alright, I see how it's gonna be. I see how it's gonna go, so we're just not even gonna bother. Okay. Not even gonna bother. So then let me... I don't even know if I should bother with this, honestly. Let's do that. That's completed, so that's in the wetlands, so I should go over there. That's an elite quest? Oh, jeez. Okay, so... those are complete. I don't even know if I should bother with that either, because I mean that's way past my level. Alright, at this point it's gonna take me way too long to get to the flight path, so I might as well like back up, go level up, or go do what I was doing to try and level up, which is questing and hunting and all that stuff. And then I think at level 30 I can run Nomer. So that's the plan, is to level up to 30, and then I think RFK, which is I think it's Razorfen. I think Razorfen's level 32, if I remember. It's either 32 or 34. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, let's get the hell out of here. I'm just gonna keep aggroing everything. So yeah, let's go back to Darkshire. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Darkshire. Let's go back to Darkshire. That way I can do all that I need to do regarding questing. All right, so we're back in Darkshire. Need a no, don't talk to the innkeeper. I need to buy some sweet nectar. Okay, so we got ourselves some sweet nectar. Sell. Have anything else to sell? No. Okay. Make 2 of these. Ooh, almost at 200. You know, let's make 2 more and get to that 200 mark. I think at 200 I can increase my alchemy. Oh, come on now. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna need, I think, how much is it gonna cost to increase my alchemy? I think it's gonna be like 4 gold to increase my alchemy past 255. So I gotta save up gold. I'm broke. Just like in real life, I'm broke. 43 silver. Damn, 26 silver, so I just cut it in half. Okay. Alright, I see you. I see you, game. Alright, you have another quest for me, so let's take your other quest. Raven Hill. Find out what's haunting Raven Hill? Okay. Alright. So let's get those. What's the next one? I'm on that quest. What about over here? Nah, I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm on those quests already, I think. Let's see. Or maybe I'm not. Oh, I didn't take either one of those quests. Okay. I thought I was on these quests. I am on these quests. You liars. Making me think I'm not on these quests already. Shit. Although, is there like another entrance? Alright, so I think I got all the quests I can get. Alright, so let's see, where are we going? So we gotta go over here. That's a long trek. I gotta kill all of those. Down here, I should be high enough level for that. And then over here as well. Okay, so this is the closest one. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go over here. And we're gonna make our way over here. It's a long walk. Let's do it. Let's do it. So skeletal horrors. They should be my level, right? Let's see. Yeah, we're good. That's easy kills. Okay. Easy kills. Which is fine by me, because that makes my questing that much easier. Ooh, I got 2 stuns. Ah, I couldn't get a 3rd. That would have been asking for too much. Alright, come on, skeletons. I know there's someone questing here as well. Come on, let's go. Alright, so now that I got myself a partner for this, it makes it a little bit easier to go through these quests. Because we're killing the horrors here, and then I think the fiends are elsewhere. Bruiseweed. I don't really particularly need bruiseweed. Oh, he just got here. Okay, so let me go ahead and share this stuff with him.
It's not a game. I'm not a robot, and I'm challenging you. I'm not a
Stop running!
I'm in your face and I'm here to see you through. Right before your eyes.
Not eligible for the quest. Okay. Stop running! Do I need grave moss? I guess he's not listening. Okay, that's cool, bro. You don't want to listen to me. That's fine. Sicerath, what's up? Welcome, man. Alright, so he's killing that stuff. I need to go kill the other things. So this dude's just not like he's not helping. He's killing shit I don't need to kill. Try not to swear so much. But good morning, Sicerath. How are you today, man? Good to see you again, like always. I know I just saw you last night, bro. Some of you guys are up early in the morning. Some of you guys actually like the morning streams, which is great. That works for me. All right, so I guess we don't need to be partied with him if he's not doing this. Man, my dad is playing this too. I kind of want to play it again. Your dad is playing. How old is your dad? Not that there's any, I mean, there's no, you don't need to be a specific age to enjoy World of Warcraft. I'm just asking how old your dad is, just to kind of like gauge for how old I am compared to your dad. Because you say that because now I have kids. When I first, you know, started playing World of Warcraft, I didn't have kids, but I have kids now. So that's the only reason why I'm asking how old your dad is. Went to the bar last night, had fun, ended up staying out till 4 a.m. at a new friend's house playing Mortal Kombat 11. Nice. I liked Mortal Kombat 11, but at the same time I didn't. 47, 48. Okay, understandable. So I have a friend who lives by me. He's in his 40s. He plays WoW. He was in his late 20s, early 30s. When we were playing World of Warcraft originally. So I think I met him when I was I want to say 19 or 20. Like, he joined my guild and we became friends in the game and stuff, and we keep in touch. We still keep in touch even like when I stopped playing and he kept playing, because he lives close by me. So we were able to keep in touch that way. I mean, like, we've actually never met face to face, but Blind Mary. But he lives close by me. I just haven't gotten around to go, like, hang out with him, get a drink or something. Remember, you're about 25? Okay, so you're closer in age to me. So I'm 33. So you're close. Yeah, you're closer in age to me. Thick Heels has come online. I like that name, Thick Heels. Keep getting my butt kicked, so now I bought the game and downloaded it. I gotta get better, but I'm a slow learner. I need to practice. Bro, you could have just asked me. I would have been more than happy to, like, sell you my copy of the game. If you have a PS4, I don't know if you have a PS4. Only because, like, I liked it, but not enough to just, like, continuously play it. So you could have just asked me, like, if the guys, just really quick, if you are curious about any game, or like you want to buy a game, ask me if I have it, if I'm willing to, like, sell it or something, because I don't mind that. Especially if it's a game that, like, I don't really care about having in my collection, you know. PC game with Xbox controllers, okay, fair enough. But, you know, just a little, I guess, future FYI. I don't mind selling physical, like, my physical games, if it's like I don't care about having in my collection. Like, for example, like Dark Souls, right? So Dark Souls 3, the complete edition. I mean, maybe I'll get around to playing it, maybe not. It wouldn't bother me to sell it, only because I could always buy it back. You know, it's not like it's a rare game or anything. Whereas opposed to what's a good example? As opposed to, like, Persona 5, right? So I wouldn't sell Persona 5 because this is the collector's edition that with the steelbook. So you wouldn't see me offering up Persona 5 for sale or anything like that. But for other games that, like, I could just get back whenever, I don't mind. You know, like, that's just whatever. I keep it in mind moving forward. Yeah. I mean, that's open to everybody. You know, again, I don't mind. Same, like, even like Switch games or whatever. So I won't sell my vintage games, though. That's, like, for sure. Don't even bother to ask me. That won't happen. Okay? So you're not gonna get a PS1 game out of me or anything like that. It's not gonna happen, considering that I'm trying to complete my collection with my PS1 games and my vintage games just in general, like PS1 and 64 and all that. So no way in hell would you get a vintage game out of me. With the exception maybe a PS2 game, maybe, if I didn't care about it, but that's very far and few between. So I doubt that would even happen either. Yo, these spawn rates suck. I could just go, you know what? I'm wasting my time being here. There's better spawn rates. What's over here that I need to kill? Nightbane. Really? They have some over there? Oh, that's the... Wait a second. They wander over there? Interesting. Okay, so... I need to save gold because I gotta improve my alchemy. I gotta like focus, sit down, and just save gold. Because I can't improve my alchemy if I don't do that. And then I'm gonna be at a weird spot because like I can't improve my herbalism and alchemy in the areas that I'm in right now. I mean, I can very, very slowly. I don't need those. I definitely don't need those. Oh, but don't need the mage royal, so I'm good. Slayer, what up, bro? How's it going? It's going. It's the morning. So it's going. I have to go out of town today. So this is going to be the last stream of the weekend until Sunday. But yeah, so I might do like just a vlogging stream or whatever while I'm out of town. It just depends how tired I am because I have class tomorrow, which is the reason why I'm going out of town. I have class tomorrow from 7:45 a.m. to 9 p.m. So that's gonna eat up all of my time. So that's why like there's not gonna be a stream. Most likely there's not gonna be a live stream until Sunday when I get back. Or videos if that matters, because I haven't recorded any videos prior, which I normally should or normally do. I might just sit down and record some videos really quick. Oh shit, that's not good. That's not good. My aggro. I'm an aggro. Oh my aggro. Man, I love Mortal Kombat 11, but I suck, but it's fun. The last Mortal Kombat that I was actually good at was Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Because it felt faster paced than Mortal Kombat 11. Like going from the 2D to the 3D fighters. 3D fighters generally are slower. They're less forgiving with button inputs and comboing versus 2D fighters, which are usually faster paced and are more forgiving with button inputs and combos. So games like Marvel vs. Capcom is better for me to play because they are more forgiving because of how fast-paced the game is. You have to input the buttons, or you have to do the button inputs at a faster pace, so there's a smaller window of error. Where in 3D fighters such as Tekken, Mortal Kombat, or current Mortal Kombat, there is a larger window of error, which for me is not a good thing because I'll input the commands, but then they're all delayed. So then it's like, oh, well, this is not going to combo well because it's not going to link properly. I got to time the combos properly, and I'm not good at that because I don't sit down and just play fighting games. So like Dragon Ball FighterZ, I can get away with playing decently well because it's very similar to, say, like playing a game like Marvel vs. Capcom. And Marvel vs. Capcom, again, I can play decently well. I could get better at it if I just sat down and that's all I played. But it's not. And honestly, I haven't played Marvel vs. Capcom in forever. Because there was Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which is back there somewhere. And that game was just meh. Versus like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate, which was fantastic. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate is, in my opinion, a much, much better game than Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I'm hoping they do a proper, like, Marvel vs. Capcom 4 and take the good things of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and the good things of Ultimate 3 and just, like, put it back together. I think the series can be redeemed, but we'll see, like, what happens down the line if Capcom wants to actually go down that road again. Which I'm hoping they do. I really, really I want it because I do thoroughly enjoy Marvel vs. Capcom when it's good. Because like I think Marvel vs. Capcom 3 just did it so well with like the whole comic book aspect of it, versus Infinite, which the character models look bad. The story, it was nice to have an actual story in it, For what the story was, I thought it was pretty decent. It wasn't that bad. But I think the biggest thing was just the character models just did not look good. And I think that's probably the biggest thing that hurt it, honestly. I need some more wool. But Mortal Kombat, nah, ever since they went to the 3D models, I haven't been good at Mortal Kombat. I'm not saying like I won any tournaments or anything like that, because I've never won any fighting game tournaments. I have competed in Marvel's Capcom 2 tournaments way back when I used to play it in the arcade. That was honestly the only way that I would play Marvel's Capcom 2. Like, I wouldn't play the home releases of it. I would only play it in the arcade. And so the arcade that I used to go to was called Flippers. And so because we were friends with the managers there, and then my friends ended up working at Flippers, we got to play for free a lot. So because we got to play for free a lot, then I actually got to become like decent in Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, stuff like that, which was fantastic because I always had fun playing. Soul Calibur 2 was great because we had like the conquest mode or whatever it was called, and so like you had like different groups in our friend circle, like playing on the different playing in the different factions. And so like it was like competition, like so whoever's there is like whoever gets there during the day is like dominating the factions and all that stuff. It was a lot of fun. I miss arcades, I really do. To me, arcades was just a good place to just be a kid and a teenager and just hang out and play games with your friends, like in that setting, and you get to interact with different people and talk about different games and enjoy video games. Just it was like just a safe place that a lot of stuff happened in, you know, like there's always stories to tell, just like at a bar. So think of like an arcade would be like the equivalent of going to a bar, but it's for kids, and instead of alcohol we have soda and video games. You know, instead of like having the sports on the TVs above the bars or anything like that, we had our video games. So there was always like stuff happening, and it was crazy. Like some of the things that actually happened was just, dude, what are you doing? Oh, just like this, I'm aggroing 2 people or 2 enemies. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Chill, 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 chill. Relax. Come on now, Mr. Bear. Like, for real, dude. Are you killing me? Ah, god damn it. I should just pop the potion. Whatever. I finished that quest. It doesn't matter. Get around it. So this one time at the arcade, I go to so I used to go like early in the morning sometimes, and be there for like the better part of the day, and that was just our hangout. So, you know, I would go in and I would hang out with the store or the manager there. And so I go in. It wasn't early in the morning. This was probably like afternoon. I walk in and I see he's all pissed off. I asked him like, what's going on? You alright? And he's like, dude, You won't believe what just happened. And this is like this. Okay, so his name was Tim. He's this. He's kind of like a short black guy who looks like I guess look kind of like Carlton from Fresh Prince, kind of like Carlton, but he was like freaking built. So he's this little short black dude who's like super built. So he was shorter than me. I'm 5'8". He was shorter than me, and he was just like buff. Like think of like a mini animated muscle type of deal. If you guys know who animated muscle is. So he's like, he was like a teddy bear. He's like super nice, super sweet to everybody. He loved my wife. Every time you go into Flippers and hang out, he hangs out with you. He was just super chill dude, and he was there for years. So we all got to know him, and he got to know us, and like we were all just like one big family. So to like picture him all pissed off was a very rare thing to see him upset, and he was legit upset. So I asked him, what's wrong? Is everything all right? And he's like you would never believe what just happened. And I'm like, what just happened? And he's like, someone just popped a squat and took a massive shit right there in the middle of the aisle of like, so each aisle had like your different games. So the games were organized, so you had your fighting games together. You had your like your shooters and your retro games in one aisle. So this guy came, popped the squat, pulled down his pants, took a massive dump right in between of the retro aisle. And he's like, I'm like, no way. And he's like, yeah, the stain's still there. And I'm looking at him like, no. He's like, yeah, I had to clean that up. And I was like, dude, is the bathroom open? He's like, yeah, the bathroom's open. I was like, oh my god. What kind of person do you have to be to do something like that? Like, and you just ruined somebody's day, man. That just, oh man, that was bad. But that happened. It happened. And that wasn't like, I think that was the first and only time that ever happened. But damn, like, if it wasn't funny. It sucks. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely sucks. But it was still funny. And like, we had a lot of crazy stuff happen there, man. Not just like that, but a lot of other crazy stuff. Like, there were fights that broke out, and you know, just a whole bunch of different things. But I think one of the worst ones, or one of the worst things that ever happened, was there was this girl that worked there. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her age either. She must have been like somewhere between 18 to 20. She wasn't of legal drinking age. I know that. So she was like very close to my age, my wife's age, whatever. And pretty girl. I don't remember her name though. And she came into work one day, locked herself in the bathroom, and nobody knew what happened to her. We didn't know that she locked herself in the bathroom. So we're like, where is she? You know, Tim was wondering where the hell she was. We didn't know where she was. And so then we go looking. We knock on the bathroom door because, you know, we found out that the bathroom door was locked. Knocked on the bathroom door, and nobody answers the bathroom door. So I step out for a minute, and I come back. And when I come back, they had found her. She was in the bathroom. She had stripped off all her clothes, and she was lying on the bathroom floor. And I guess she was like on drugs or something. And so like they called the ambulance and all that stuff. It was crazy to see something like that. Like, you know, a young girl. And I'd never seen anything like that before either, because, you know, hell, I was a teenager too. Or, you know, late teens. I think it was 19 maybe. And So I had never seen anything like that in real life. Like, you see it in the movies and stuff like that, but I've never seen it in real life. So that was my first time seeing somebody like overdose, and it was just crazy to see that, like, to see that happen in front of you. Now, I'm not saying that, like, she had a needle in her arm or anything like that. I mean, she wasn't shooting up in the bathroom, so it looks like she took whatever she took before. Maybe she tried to throw it up in the bathroom. I don't know. But it was just one of those things where it's like kind of like a shock to see that happen to just somebody like as young, especially like in, I want to say like in my neighborhood-ish area. Like the area I lived in was not a bad area. You didn't see a lot of like drug-related incidents like you would see in like you know, a more troubled area or anything. Like I lived in a nice area. So just seeing something like that happen in a nice area out in public is just, it's weird, you know? You know, I'm not going to pretend that, you know, kids didn't do drugs and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure there were plenty of kids in my high school that did, because I'd be very ignorant to not realize that, you know, kids did experiment and stuff like that because they're kids. But, and I'm not saying that, I'm not condoning it. Oh, they're kids, so they're gonna happen. I'm not condoning that, but I'm just saying, like, I'd be kind of ignorant to turn a blind eye to something like that. But just to see it, like, in a place I've been going to for years, and it's just like, it was crazy. So yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff happened in our arcade. You know, that's where we lived for basically, you know, or that's where I lived for basically most of my young adulthood, I guess. Like, I started, I would go to that arcade since when I was little, but when I started driving is when we really started hanging out there more, because I was driving. So like, we would all go. I would pick up my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, pick up my friends, and we'd all go and hang out at the arcade. And we'd be there from like after school to, or, you know, not every day after school because homework and stuff, but like on Fridays, right? So Fridays we'd be there, and then Saturday and Sunday we'd be there pretty much all day. That was our place to go to. You know, everybody has their place, right? Some people go to malls. We went to an arcade. And it's just, you know, it's crazy. That's all. Kimmy Wild, I'm sorry you had to see that, man. Usually people are crazy. Yeah, I mean, it didn't affect me. It's not like it's affecting me or anything. I'm not playing the victim here. I'm just sharing stories. And I think that, I guess the thing to take away from that is that it doesn't matter what a person looks like or how they act. You don't know, like, what they could be going through. Like, I'm sure there's a reason why she decided that she was going to take drugs that day. Maybe she was going through some sort of depression or something, like, and nobody was listening to her, and that's how she resorted to handling it. Again, not condoning it, but that could be the reason. I don't know. I never saw her again after that, so I don't even know if she was okay. Although I'm sure she was okay, because if she wasn't, I'm sure we would have heard something about it from Tim, because he's the type of person to follow up with things and make sure that people are okay. Like, that's the type of he became. Okay, so Tim eventually left Flippers. So Flippers had two arcades. He had one where we lived and then one in Fort Lauderdale. So he eventually transferred to the one in Fort Lauderdale because that was closer to where he lived, which was a very, very sad day for us because we got all upset and we didn't want him to transfer. And so he did. He transferred over, and so then we started driving up to Fort Lauderdale just to hang out with him because we hated the new manager, and we hated the fact that Tim wasn't there at the arcade. And in fact, the arcade started going downhill once Tim left. The owner hired some new manager who was an absolute dick. He started banning people, like legit throwing them out of the arcade. People who were my friends and people who who have been going there for years. He started legit throwing them out and banning them from the arcade, which was absolutely stupid. But he was doing that. And then, like, the quality of just being there just went to crap. So, eventually, Tim left Flippers altogether, and he actually became a police officer. Which goes to show, like, the type of person that he was. Like, he is. You know, is the type of person that always looked out for people and was always, like caring about people just in general. Banning your customers, what a great manager. I know, right? So that made no sense to us that he was banning people. So we would have to wait till he wasn't there for people to go in and you know, for like my friends and stuff who got banned to go back in. And then there was so then one of our other friends started working there as the assistant manager. So whenever he was working and the other guy wasn't there, then he would let us in, and he would actually like give us free games on the arcades. And then eventually he ended up becoming the manager, and he basically lifted the ban off of all the people who got banned. But then he started stealing from Flippers, and when some of us caught on, he started banning us. Like, I didn't get banned, but he started banning some of the other ones of us, because then we would go and, like, even though he was our friend, but because he was stealing from them, like, we would go and try to contact the owner to let him know, hey, your guy is stealing from your from your arcade. And so then one of my friends, who was my best friend at the time, not anymore, like, we had a really big falling out, so much so that we almost fought, like, fist fighting and stuff like that. He started stealing too. He started drinking on the job, and he would take underage girls in the back room and drink with them and stuff like that. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, first of all, he was underage for drinking age, and he would take other girls who were under the, you know, drinking age limit and start drinking with them in the back and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, do you want to go to jail? What are you doing? You know, and it just got really bad between us, and like our group. So we had a big group. Like when I said we were family, we were family. Like, we would go to each other's houses. We would we would play video games. Like, my parents were out of town, my friends would come over, and we wouldn't have a party, but like they would come over and we'd all hang out, order some pizza, play video games till like 4 o'clock in the morning, stuff like that. Like, we were family. And so then, like, there was a big fight that happened between him, who was my best friend at the time, and one of our other friends, who was one of my other best friends. That, like, I went with him to help him to look at a car and find a car, because he was buying a car so that way he could, you know, first of all, drive, but second, so he could drive with or he could drive his mom to work, so his mom didn't have to walk anymore. Because he's the type of friend that he would do anything for you. All you had to do was just ask, and he would go out of his way to help. And he's the type of friend he's the type of person, like, he absolutely loves his mom. He cares about her so much, like, because his mom is his mom. You know, he treats her with absolute respect and everything else. And so he would do anything to make her life easier. And so, you know, I went with him so he could buy a car. We found a car that was good. It was a Civic, like, I think it was a 99 or something like that. Civic. He paid for it in cash. And the only thing is, it didn't have AC, but it was a good running car. He got the AC fixed later on. So then, like, when we got to when we got to Flippers and then they got into that fight, like he was just like putting him down. We called him AJ. That's not his real name, but we called him AJ. Like we all had nicknames. And so he started putting him down and like insulting him and saying like, oh, you know, I wouldn't have bought that car. That's a piece of crap car. And I was like, dude, you didn't buy your car. Your car was given to you by your uncle. At least he worked his ass off and he saved his money and bought his car so he could actually help his mom get to and from work so she doesn't have to walk in the heat. So he could just drive her to work instead. Not be like you who sits on your ass and thinks you're better than everybody because your uncle gave you a car for free. Okay? Don't start acting like you're better than everybody else. And like it just got into a big argument and then like that fight just split up our family. So then like you had my ex best friend's name, his name is Patrick. You had him who is now friends with who's now like really good friends with the manager that was our friend who's stealing from the arcade. So you had them who were friends along with like 2 other people, and then you had me, my friend AJ, and like a bunch of us, and there was like a big split between our friends, and that was like the point in time where I was no longer, or where I was like really not becoming friends anymore with Patrick, and like I was trying to kind of salvage the friendship because like we grew up together, we were friends since 6th grade. And so I was trying to salvage the friendship between him and I, and trying to make peace between him and AJ, and like keeping everybody kind of like together in a sense. And it just got worse and worse and worse. Like Patrick just didn't care about anybody else, and like he was trying to like do stuff like hit on my wife, who at the time was not my wife, but you know, he's trying to hit on her and just like be just an asshole. And so it got to like, there was this one time, because my wife was working there as well for a little bit. And so this one time, which was like the end of our friendship, on a shift that they were working together, like I was there with some of our friends, and like we were playing Initial D, and then I like Maria, she was playing Step Mania, which is DDR on the computer, on PC. So she was playing that with Patrick and like the manager. And so then when she was playing it, he starts putting his arm around her and like being closer to her and stuff like that. And I was like, hold up, that's not gonna fly with me. And so I go to my other friend, and I'm like, before I overreact, do you see anything wrong with the situation over at the table right now? And Maria's not paying attention to it, she's just focused on the game. And my other friend's like, yeah, I do. I see something very wrong with that. And I was like, okay, so it's not just me. And I'm like, because I'm still not the type of person who's confrontational, because I would rather not fight people or anything like that. I'd rather try to keep it civil. So I go to my friend and I'm like, look, like the one I asked if there was anything wrong with that. I go to him, I'm like, look, can you do me a huge favor? Just go to Maria, pull her aside, pull her over here for me, and just tell her I want to talk to her just really quick. And because if I go over there, I'm gonna start swinging, and I don't want to do that, because I want to keep things as civil and peaceful as possible. So he's like, all right. So he goes over and he pulls Maria aside, and so Maria comes over and I tell her, I'm like, look, this isn't gonna work with you working here, because Patrick is doing stuff that is not, it's not sitting right with me. It's not, you know, he's trying to make moves on you. You know, he had his arm around you. He was like up close to you and everything like that. Like he's your boyfriend. That's not gonna fly with me. And she's like, I didn't even realize because I was playing the game. I said, I know, I'm not upset at you or anything. I'm upset at him, and this isn't gonna work because he's not gonna stop. And so she quit that same night. She's just like, I'm done, and she walked out. And at that point, like, we were no longer, like, me and Patrick, no longer friends. That was done. It could not be saved, could not be salvaged or anything like that. And so, like, I would still go to flippers because, you know, I like playing video games. But it was just like, it was done. The friendship was done. No more. Could not, like, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. It's no more. Where's the freaking... Oh, there it is. So, like, after that, like I said, I would still go to the arcade because I like playing video games and stuff like that. But then it got worse. So he noticed that, you know, the reason why Maria quit was because of something I said. And so then, like, we started arguing. And then he's like, he banned me from flippers. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got better things to do in my life than just be here and watch you throw yourself away, you know, and just, like, think you're king of the world because you work at a fucking arcade, bro. I make more money than you do working in insurance than you make working at an arcade. I don't have time for you anymore. So it's like, that was it. And then a few years later, because every year for his birthday, I would go to his house, we would hang out, we would go celebrate his birthday. Every year for my birthday, we would all go out to a hibachi restaurant. And so a few years later, I tried to make amends with him. And so I went to his house on his birthday. And on his birthday, like, I went over there to say hi. I said hi to his mom and his brother. Like, obviously I'm still gonna be on good terms with his mom and his brother. They don't know what happened between him and I. And so on his birthday, I hung out with him for a little bit, and then he said something that just made me just like it got me really ticked off, because it's like, so he goes, like, before I leave, he's like, oh, what was it he said? I'm trying to remember what he said. It was something very arrogant that I was just like, nope, that's it. I'm never coming back here again. Like, you're in my past. What was it he said? He said, okay, he said something like, I'm sorry I had to ban you, but I had to because you were being an ass. And I was like, excuse me? You're sorry you had to ban me because I was being an ass? And I was like, I just kind of snapped. I was like, you were stealing from the arcade. I'm surprised you had your job still. The only reason why you had your job was because Honda, who was the manager, because Honda stood up for you and would always take the fall for you. And, you know, I'm like, dude, I had to watch you drink on the job, pull underage people or underage girls to drink with you in the back office, and who knows, do what else with them. You know, and you're gonna say you're sorry that you had to ban me because I was being an ass, and that you're sorry things went down the way they did? No. You know what? I'm done with you, and that's it. I'm not coming back here. And I left him in my past, and that was basically the end of the whole arcade thing. The arcade ended up closing down because it kept losing money. I wonder why. But, you know, like, it's just, I try, like, it was very difficult for me to just keep my cool. But I did, because I wasn't gonna, like, freaking I wasn't gonna start swinging at him or anything like that. But like, man, when they tell you people change, people can change. It really sucks. Well, that was delayed. Come on, kill her. Kill her. No, no, whatever. Did she die? No, she's still running. Come on, loot it. Oh, hey, how you doing? You dead now. I just hearing your story. You really have amazing auto control. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. That I was at the point in my life where it was easier for me to be in control of myself. If I was younger, if that was like middle school me, oh, I would have zero control. We would have been fighting, like legit fighting. But high school me calmed down a lot, and so like it was much easier for me to just keep my cool for things. I would drive my car into his house. No, that's too much. No, you wouldn't. Plus, why would you do that? Because you would end up injuring his parents who have nothing to do with that. That definitely wouldn't be cool. Alejandro, do you have some anger issues you need to deal with? You want to talk about it, bro? High school, you matured a lot for the better. I salute you. Yeah, I mean, so I never got into any fights in high school. All my fights were in middle school. And that's because I was very short-tempered, hot-headed in middle school. High school, I was very chill, nonchalant, calm, and collected. I honestly, in high school, I would use my brain and think things through before anything else. You take that to Stormwind? You're gonna make me go to Stormwind? Come on now. But yeah, for that same reason is why you don't like see me as a rage gamer or anything like that. Like every now and then I'll get upset in a game because things are not going my way or something like that. But like I'm not a rage gamer because I'm too calm. I know someone that actually drove a car into a house. I don't suggest it. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest it either. Definitely not a safe thing to do. I'm just stressed. I need to release all this stress. That's what masturbation's for, bro. Like if you gotta release some stress, that masturbation's a better way to do it. And I promise you, you won't grow hair on your palms. Ah, that's good. All right. See, I'm gonna get that grave moss. That's the only reason why I'm sticking around here. I don't need it for anything, but I want it. Naughty, naughty. God, I hate that phrase, man. You want some rage? Freaking, that will make me rage. Naughty, naughty. God, that torments me. That freaking phrase torments me. You get what you deserve. God. Well, at this rate, I might have to go to the ER later because of 3rd-degree burns on your penis. Dude, I'm sorry. That's a bit too much. You'll be. Oh, you ever see that Family Guy episode where they drink Red Bull? I think that was probably one of my favorite Family Guy episodes. What can I do for you? Like, Peter's like, oh my god, Red Bull's so amazing. He's like drinking Red Bull everywhere. He's putting it in his cereal, and he gives some to Chris. He's like, here, drink some Red Bull. And so later you see You see Chris running in the front yard, and no, what is it? No, Peter goes in the front yard and he starts milking the cow, and the cow catches on fire. And then you see Peter, you see Chris come running, and his crotch is on fire. Oh, dude, that was so great.
Hello.
Oh, it's so great.
See you around.
Old Family Guy was great. I haven't watched Family Guy forever, but damn if they didn't have some really, really good episodes. It comes with a fan service. I know, but still. Naughty. Too much. There's two things in Teppen that annoys me. I love the game. I play it every single day. But there's two things in Teppen that annoys me. One, naughty. Two, oh. Those are the two things that absolutely annoy me to no end. Hey, shortcut to Elwyn Forest. Yay, I discovered something. I gained 4 experience. Yay! Naughty. Stupid bitch. Everything else I love about Teppen. It's just those two things. That's it. I wish I could kind of just like change the dialogue to something else. I'm really tired of naughty. You get what you deserve. Should put that naughty as 99 cents. No. It annoys me. I would not want to do that. Why would I want to annoy myself? If anything, I would put it as like a freaking $10 dono. Make you freak. If you want to annoy me, then you do that. Spam $10, and that'll be worth it for me. Alejandro, my man. No. Because if I'm gonna subject myself to that kind of torture, it's gonna have to be worth it for me. So that's the only way that would happen is if I put it for like a $10 dono and you guys start spamming that $10 dono for the naughty. I freaking hate that, man. I freaking hate it. Supplies! Complete quest. Oh, you got another quest for me. Okay, what kind of quest? Go to this farm and find what... I don't want to do that. What the freaking hell is this farm? It's probably like over here or something. You know what? Fine. Where's your farm, bro? Where's your farm? There it is. I gotta go all the way over there. Bro. Alright, bro. I see what you make me do. Let's see. What do we got? Stormwind. I gotta turn that in. I mean, I don't have a Raven's Hill. Oh, I do. Oh, I just have to go there. Okay. Have I tried Pokemon Masters? Yeah, we did an entire live stream regarding Pokemon Masters. And how much I hate it. How much I think it's a bad game. How much I don't think people should actually play it and support it. But hell, people want to do it anyways because it freaking made $26 million. So, unpopular opinion right here on Pokemon Masters. Definitely don't think people should be playing that game. Especially kids. Yeah, I even said Dokkan is better. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because the thing is, like, Pokemon Masters is such a cash grab. It's ridiculous. I just don't want it. No, I can't support it. I won't condone it. Oh. Screw yourself. Your quest isn't even popping up. Probably because I'm way over leveled. I haven't gone to Stranglethorn yet. I should probably go to Stranglethorn. Let's go to Stranglethorn. Let's go explore to Stranglethorn. And explore Addlesteed. Oh, how you doing? I see you. I see you, Defias Night Runner. Yeah, so and it's not before you say, oh, but did you even actually play the game? I had the game for 3 weeks. Yes, I played it. I didn't like it. Did not like it. So, I mean, if you like it, fine. That's fine. You're allowed to like whatever you want to like. You know? And that's what I said. That's one of the things I made a case to point out in my live stream discussing it, is that, look, if you enjoy the game, enjoy the game. You know, just take my thoughts on it into consideration. Don't live by it, you know? Like, make your own decision on things first and foremost. Warrior, what's up, man? One of my cousins asked me as a birthday present money to summon that on that game. See, there you go. No, don't support that. Like, if you can help it, don't support it. Like, for real, because at the end of the day, mobile games are cash grabs. Hell, even the new SAO game that's coming out is going to be a cash grab. You know, I know it, you know it, we all know it, and depending on how bad the cash grab actually is or not is a whole nother story. So it could be like Memory Defrag, which is not that bad as a cash grab because they give so much currency to allow you to basically summon on every single banner that drops. Or it could be as bad as SAOIF, which gives you absolutely nothing for currency. So it could go either way on that regard, and that's why it's like, you know, it could be good, it could be bad. We don't know yet. We'll know shortly. Not much, is waiting for my class. 1:30 class. Okay. Well, thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Even for a little bit. I know a lot of you guys have school and stuff like that. Let's not go in this area and say that we did. The freaking the bruise weed's not worth it. Just trying to sneak by, don't mind me. Okay, so let's get out of here. Go. Alright, because I wanna go to Stranglethorn. Remember, on the same time zone as you. Yeah, I remember. I remember. I gotta stop paying attention to here. You know what? In fact, use local time. There you go. It's noon. It is noon now. It is noon. I was like, hell no. Yeah. Look, like I said, if you can prevent somebody from starting to have a gambling habit, prevent that shit. You know, like, kids don't know. They don't realize that it's gambling in those games. They don't realize it, and those games are targeted towards children, and that's probably the biggest problem I have with it, is the fact that it is targeted towards children, and I am going the wrong way. God damn it! Yeah. Relax, Mr. Wolf there. So I'm gonna go complete that quest over there. Sven's Revenge. his mound of dirt. Good day, fleshy mammals. What's up, man? That's a good introduction right there. Fleshy mammals. How are you all doing today, fellow gamers? We're doing. I'm doing all right. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm doing all right. Having some fun playing some WoW early in the morning. I mean, it's not that early. It's not morning anymore. It's noon for me. But yeah, having some fun playing some WoW. How's it been going? It's been going, man. It's not too bad. I mean, you have your ups and downs for things. Some days are going to be better than others. Always. But overall, I would say it's not that bad. It could always be worse. That's the way I see things. It could always be worse. Every day is a new day. And your day is always it's always going to go as well as you want it to go. That's the way I see it. Your day will always go as well as you want it to go. So, I want my day to go well. My day's gonna go well. It'd go better if I can kill this dude right here. There you go. So I haven't been in stream for a while since the holiday ended. I've been stuck up with school. That's fine, man. I know a lot of people who went back to school, so it's not a big deal. I appreciate you being here today. It's not like it's required for people to be here on stream with me. Like, I'm not gonna be upset if you're not able to make it. I mean, everybody's got their life to live, you know. So if you're here every once in a while, that's fine, man. Like, it makes me happy that you are. I'm doing fine, drinking some Red Bull to do some stress relief therapy later. That's too much info, man. It's way too much info. I know I suggested it, but still, it's too much info. Let me get this mound of dirt. That's all I want is just a mound of dirt. Oh, now there's two of them. Now, you know what? Let's do that. We're gonna do that. Has anything changed with SAOIF? Last I heard, another mobile game is gonna be happening. SAOIF, I don't really do much with that anymore. But yeah, there's a new SAO game coming out. It's called Rising Steel, which I'm actually excited for because it looks good. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Thank you. Freaking kill the damn bastard. You know, I could probably just go into my cat form at this point. SRF equals Titanic. Nah, they didn't hit an iceberg. They're still making money. Look, as long as they're making money, the game's gonna stay. You know, it's not gonna go anywhere if the game's making money. It's when the game stops making money, that's when it disappears. But as it is, if it's still making money, it's still gonna survive. Oh dear God. Leave me alone. Jeebus. Good point. Yeah, I guess. Economy in a nutshell. Yeah. I gotta go walk my ass all the way back to that dude. Really? Really? Okay, look, I'm gonna go to Stranglethorn Vale since I'm like right here. And then I'll walk my happy ass back to that freaking guy. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. And I'm trying to level up. Like, almost there. Trying to level up. Because I'm not going to be able to play WoW for like the next 3 days. 2 days. Alright, we're in Stranglethorn. Which I believe is like Horde country. So this is going to be fun. knowing that it's gonna be filled with horde. Maybe I can get some good herbs around here. That'd be fantastic. I don't know what the level for this area is. Welcome to the jungle. Level 30. That's a good area for me then. Is there a release date for the new SAO game? No, we were just talking about that actually. It's we don't have a date yet, but from what it looks like, it will be sometime in October. Oh look, it's a piranha. You can't get me. Aw, what a nice little heal there. Oh, god damn it. Bro. This is gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough little adventure. It's amazing. I got so many good things happening in October that just adds things to the list and can't wait if it does happen in October. Yeah, the only problem for me is that, like, way too many games in October. My my list of games in October is already full. So adding another one is just gonna be like, yikes. Welcome to the jungle. Speak with Hermit Nessingwary. If that's not a version of Ernest Hemingway, I don't know what is. Ernest Hemingway. I don't know why I said Ernest. Ernest Hemingway. Because all you got to do is rearrange the letters. So it's E-R-S Ernest and then Hemingway. Yeah. Oh, look, it's Horde. Bro, don't fight me. Bro, don't fight me. Leave me alone. Don't even try, man. Just leave me be. Oh, fuck you guys. I see what's gonna happen. I see it. The moment I step away from here. I see it. Must be called Raptors. That is way above my pay grade. You know what? I'm gonna abandon that quest just for right now. Because that is way above my pay grade.
Well met. Be careful.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this. Just out of curiosity, does Alicization like Chorus have a release date yet? 2020. Getting a global release date in 2020. It's not gonna be released in Japan first. It's just gonna go straight up global. And that's it. Alright, let me get the freaking hell out of here before these guys decide, oh yeah, let's jump this mother freaking heller. So I was hoping that there would be flight path close by, but instead it looks like I'm gonna have to venture off and find my way to a flight path, which I think the flight path is on the south end, which means that I'm gonna have to trek through here and potentially get harassed by gorillas, just like that. A gorilla that is level 33 and resists to everything that I do to it. Am I good with physics? Not physics. Math? Yes, not physics. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh, she gonna kill me. Oh, this is not good. Smack him. Back in Panther form. Oh, this is not going so well. I just wanted to live. I'm dead. Fucking gorilla. Why not physics? Because I'm not good at physics. That's like saying, are you good at basketball? No, you're not good at basketball. Why not? Because you're not good at basketball. Because you don't practice it. Like, that's logic. Plus, also physics is more related to geometry. And I was not good at geometry because in my brain, geometry is not math. Geometry is shapes, it's angles, it's not math. Okay, so I don't think I'm like ready for this area. Everything wants to kill me. I just wanted these whiskers wherever the hell they are. There they are. Gimme. That's like everybody's good at physics. No, that's not true. That's like saying everybody's good at basketball. That's not true. Everybody's good at chemistry. That's not true. Everybody's good at economic studies. That's not true. You know, you can't say everybody's good at it. No, it's not. That's not a valid statement. That's invalid. All right, let me find where this freaking flight path is. Basketball is a sport. That doesn't... A conversation with you is killing brain cells for myself and for the viewers. So we're done with this conversation. Alright, so let me find a flight path for... Where are we? Stranglethorn. Let's see. Of course it's in all the way at the bottom. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. It's all the way at the bottom in Booty Bay. No pun intended for saying bottom and Booty Bay. I'm just trolling, brother. Look, I got zero patience for trolls. You should know that. So, the whole, I'm just trolling. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. You know what? Let's swim there. Excuse me. Maybe not a good idea to swim there. Why am I getting knocked out of my form? Bro, Kemet, you are aware that you don't need to type in capital letters, right? Like, capital letters are typically the equivalent to screaming at somebody. go to hell. Oh my god, leave me alone. Okay. That core is not going to be on PC as I can pre-order it on consoles but not Steam. I don't know. I think it will be on Steam. Again, I don't know. I don't work for the company. I won't be able to tell you. I want that life root, but that's dangerous. Risking my life for that life root. That's not a good idea. And I see some horde who will probably come and try to kill me. Get that life root. Get the life root and run. Get it and run. Oh, snap. Of course. Of course. I'm not going to be able to kill this thing. Yeah, no. Just freaking run, bro. Not going to lie, Kemet. I like you less and less every time you come in here. Just because, like, you seem like the troll kind of guy, and I don't appreciate that. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Prolong my life. Just trying to get some booty in Bay. Trying to get to Booty Bay. That's all I need. Booty Bay. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's not good. I am legit in a horde section. That's about right. I just want to get to Booty Bay. I heard there's lots of booty over there. Leave me alone. Oh, that's a dead tiger. Okay, alright, let me get that wild steel bloom. Don't mind me. I'm just harvesting really quick. Don't aggro. Don't aggro. Don't aggro. Don't aggro. Don't aggro. Alright, we're good. We're good. Now, give me these whiskers that's over here. Whew. Alright. Doesn't matter that I decided to check the main website and it says that PC is going to be one of the platforms. Okay, cool. So then so then it'll be on Steam. Maybe. These days you don't know. Because it could be on Steam, or it could be on, could be me dying to a panther here. It could be on Steam, or it could be on, yep, I'm dead. Anyways, could be on Steam, or it could be on Epic Games at this point in time, because they like to throw curveballs at people. Damn, just because I need that freaking gold thorn. Spending way too much time dying on this live stream. Just you can't pre-order it anywhere on PC, even though you can pre-order it on the main website for consoles. Ah, gotcha. Well, because they haven't said where it's going to be available. They said it's going to be on PC. We don't know where on PC, but it's going to be on PC. So it could be on PC on Steam. It could be on PC on Epic Game Store. You know, so we don't know yet. Most likely it'll be on Steam because Fatal Bullet and Hollow Realization are both on Steam. So most likely it will be on Steam. But again, these days, you never know for sure, for certain. So this is where I need to be to level up my herbalism and alchemy. I'm just not here, like I'm not fully here yet. Because I need to be level 30 for this area. Because right now, everything is red to me. I'm just trying to get to that Booty Bay, and that's it. Once I get to Booty Bay, then I'm good. Can't wait for this game, though. It actually looked like the trailers were good. Oh, for Licorice. Or Licorice. I'm going to call it Licorice. Alicization Licorice. Like, I understand why they named it that, but... Because it's a flower. But at the same time, like... It's licorice. Or I call it licorice. I think pronouncing it like that just seems a little bit better than... see, I need the... It's gonna aggro on me. I'm not gonna be able to freaking get the whiskers that I want. And there's a horde right there who'd be more than happy to kill me. Maybe I'll just wait until he kills stuff around here and then I'll come back. Although he probably took what I was aiming to get. Oh, no, the gold thorns. No, that's my body. Where's the gold thorn? Ah, it's right there. So I'll wait till the horde player runs away. Or not runs away, but I'll wait till he leaves. Because then once he leaves, then I'm good to go and get whatever the hell I want. What level is he? He's level 36 and he's fighting that thing that's question mark. So that's probably level 40. Or 38. I mean, yeah, because 10 levels over, so it could be 38. Oh, still a little more. Bro, go kill it so I can resurrect. No! Someone's taking my gold thorn! Hey, what up? Don't mind me. I'm just chilling here. I'm just gonna steal this. Don't mind me. I ain't nobody. That's all I wanted. Bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I ain't fighting you. Leave me alone. Yeah, fine, whatever. I got what I wanted. He got all pissed off because I took his herbs. Because I could tell that's what he was going for. I don't care. It's mine now. I needed it, so I took it. Now I can actually make one of these. Good old Goldthorn. I need to get Fade Leaf though. I don't need Fade Leaf. I just need the Goldthorn. I can buy Strange Kelp if anything. But he's waiting for you? That's fine if he's waiting for me, whatever. I really don't care. I'm just trying to get to Booty Bay. Gotta get that booty in the bay. I'm halfway there. If I could just stop getting distracted. What did I do last time? What are you talking about? Oh, Alejandro put you in timeout? You didn't have to put him in timeout, dude. Yeah, you didn't have to put him in timeout. Don't mind Alejandro. He's just a little pissy right now from lack of sleep. Cause he's in Mexico for the next few months, and they're working him like a dog in the diamond mines. So he's just a little pissy right now. But seriously, you might want to consider not using caps all the time, because caps can be considered as spam, and a lot of channels don't like that, and a lot of automated bots don't like it either, and so they might ban you for that, thinking that you're spam botting or something. Just a little food for thought, FYI. You might want to consider not using caps all the time. Might be better off doing that. I'm not spamming, bro. I'm just giving you advice. Giving you advice. However you take it, that's your decision. But I'm giving you advice to not use caps. So you might want to consider not using capital letters, or like cap lock all the time to type. And you might want to consider not being a dick, because people don't take well to trolling, me specifically. I will be quick to just put you in timeout or ban you for trolling without giving a second thought to it. So just a little FYI. Oh, that's a big ass gator right there. I ain't going that way. Okay, so halfway through. Yeah, you and your fancy horse. Don't worry, in 2 levels I should get my travel form. Ruins of Jubuwal. Alright, we're almost at Booty Bay. Well, it's a long walk, man. Oh, I didn't turn my freaking herbalism on. You know, that's probably a good thing, because herbalism distracts me. It makes me venture off into different places where I end up dying. What did I do? I was just teasing about physics. You're so sensitive. No, it's not me being sensitive. It's me getting rid of trolls. Okay, if you don't want to be considered a troll, maybe you should not come in trolling. That's all. I have zero patience for people who troll. I've said that many, many times. It's not me being sensitive. It's me keeping the chat clean. It's me keeping things from escalating to places I don't want them to escalate to. So that's what it is. Oh, please let me. No, Alejandro, leave him be. Trying to give him proper etiquette on how to act towards people. And maybe he'll get that same, like, maybe he'll get a warm welcome in response instead of being a troll. I just asked you were good with physics. No, but you kept on about it, and you even said yourself you were being a troll. That's what I'm getting at. You're not understanding. And I have a feeling you're being a troll again right now with that whole thing. So it's going to get to the point I'm just going to ignore you and not interact with you at all. And every time I see your name, I'm not even going to comment on you. So would you rather get to that point, or would you rather act like a normal human being and have an actual conversation with us in the chat? It's your choice. Like, it's really your choice how you want to act as a human being or not. It's not my choice. You make your own decisions in life, but your own decisions lead you to where they're going to lead you to. So you can act like a decent person and have fun with us and joke around with us and, you know, whatever, or you can just continue being a troll. At the end of the day, you make that choice. me alone, gorilla. All right, almost there. Almost at the booty of, or the Bay of the Booties. Like, imagine you go to a place called Booty Bay, right? So you're like, oh man, I'm gonna go to Booty Bay. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go to Booty Bay. And then you're like, this is Booty Bay? Bro. So like, right now it's like, yes, I'm gonna go to Booty Bay. And then it's like, oh, these are the people in Booty Bay? Oh. Yeah, very disappointing. Very disappointing at Booty Bay. There ain't no booties in sight here at Booty Bay. I need the Griffin Master. Where are you? Yo. Freaking, oh, there it is. God, it's such a long walk to the Griffin Master. Alright. Now I get the freaking fly back. Sure, let's go for a fly. Where's it going? Let's go over here first. Anybody here watch Adult Swim? I haven't watched Adult Swim in forever. I think the last time I watched Adult Swim was... I don't remember. That's how long ago it was since I've watched Adult Swim. Yeah, I don't watch Adult Swim. Because I don't really find the shows on Adult Swim funny. Like, I used to, I used to watch Adult Swim, like, when it was, like, Robot Chicken and stuff like that, but nah, like, the shows now are just kind of stupid. Like, I'm not a Rick and Morty fan. I think it's overly vulgar for no reason. Not even Boondocks. Not my kind of humor. I mean, look at me. I'm not the demographic for Boondocks. Let's just be honest there. Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't be able to enjoy it, but it's not for me. The, what was I just saying? Yeah, Rick and Morty, I don't find funny. I think it's, again, overly vulgar for no reason at all. Like, it could still have that kind of humor, but just not, like, swear so as much as it does. Like, that's the thing. It's like, for me, swearing doesn't equal funny. That's what I don't understand with a lot of comedians or a lot of shows. I think one of the things that became, or one of the reasons why, like, Family Guy is not so funny for me anymore is because they started resorting to swearing more. Like, it was funny when before that. They didn't need to start swearing a whole bunch to make it funny. So, like, when they did the Star Wars movies, the trilogy, when they did that and they started dropping F-bombs in the Star Wars trilogies, in the, you know, the Blue Harvest, Dark Side something, and I forgot what the third one was, or maybe that was the third one, whatever. When they dropped those and they dropped F-bombs in those, I was like, that's not even funny, man. Like, the scene where Han goes into the chamber and is put into carbonite, where Lois, or, you know, Princess Leia was like, oh, I love you, and then he's just like, F you. I was like, that's not even funny. You know, like, they could have handled it so many other different ways, and that wasn't even funny. Now, when he came out, or when they brought it back up and he was, like, mooning them, that was funny. But it's things like that. Like, I don't understand why they have to put all that swearing into the humor, it doesn't make it funnier. That just makes it so they're swearing now. And that's one of the reasons why, like I said, Rick and Morty is not funny to me, because of all the swearing that's in it. It's like they could do it without all of that. Not even Uncle Ruckus. I don't even know what that is. Again, I don't watch Adult Swim, so I have no idea what the shows are called or anything like that these days. You could just name a whole bunch of shows, and I have no idea what the hell it is, because I don't pay attention to Adult Swim. Like, the shows on there, they're just stupid for me. I don't find the humor in them. I think they're a waste of time. A lot of time, the animation is just garbage. I like the animation in Rick and Morty, but I don't like the show itself. Yo, go! Oh my god. What the hell? Got like stuck there. How come you don't love Green Lantern though? What do you mean, how come I don't love Green Lantern? Like the comic book Green Lantern? Like, you're jumping around. So, is that what you're asking me? How come I don't love the Green Lantern series as the comic books? Because I never got into reading Green Lantern series. I'm not a DC fan. Like, growing up, I always bought Marvel Comics. The movie. The Green Lantern movie. We're not going to talk about that. That movie didn't happen. That movie did not happen. Didn't you watch Deadpool 2? He fixed that. He fixed the timeline. The Green Lantern movie never happened. Man, this guy's making me go all over this damn map. I got a little bit under 4 bars to level up. If I can get there before the stream ends, we good. What about Spawn? Never got into Spawn. That's Image Comics. I think it's Image Comics, right? Yeah, Spawn's Image Comics. Never got into Image Comics, so I never got into Spawn. Oh, I'm like running in the middle of this area, graveyard area thing. But again, that goes back to me being a fan of Marvel Comics. You know, like I said, I growing up, I bought Marvel Comics. I didn't buy Green Lantern. I didn't buy DC. I didn't buy Image Comics. I think the only thing from Image Comics that I bought were Ninja Turtle comics. But even those, like, I didn't really buy them all the time. Since you like Marvel, then do you like Ghost Rider? I do. Not a massive Ghost Rider fan, but I do like Ghost Rider. Like, I'm not big on the Ghost Rider lore. My biggest for comic books, my biggest thing was X-Men, Spider-Man. Not the Avengers. As like, okay, so growing up, I didn't like the Avengers. Did not like the Avengers. I didn't like the characters, except for Iron Man. I liked Iron Man. But I didn't like Captain America. I thought Captain America was boring. I didn't like Thor. I thought Thor comics were boring to me. So I didn't like the Avengers. I did like the Hulk. And I would read some Avengers comics, but most of the comics that I prefer were X-Men characters. They were easier to relate to. Because X-Men as storytelling goes, X-Men dealt with a lot of real-world issues. I never really got into the whole godlike aspect of things, where it's like, okay, you have Thor, who's basically a god. So I never really got into Thor because of that. He's not, for me, he's not easy to relate to. Captain America, again, not really easy for me to relate to. He's a goody two-shoes kind of character. Doesn't really have a lot of character development because he's kind of just one way all the time. Tony Stark, while he does have a lot of character development, he's not the type of character that I got into, again, because he was more adult, especially with the whole aspect of like him having drinking problems and alcohol abuse, stuff like that. Plus, he's a millionaire. You know, it's hard for me to relate to a character like that, but a character like Spider-Man's very easy to relate to. Character like the X-Men characters like Wolverine, Cyclops, and all of them, they're easier to relate to because it's more grounded. And for me, that's where like I'm able to really get into stories of the different characters. But later on, when I grew up, then still not saying that I can relate to characters like Tony Stark or anything like that, but it's a little bit easier for me to get into those characters being an adult, and now like having adult issues and stuff like that, so it makes it a little bit easier to just get into that. Who would win, Zarathos Ghost Rider versus Superman? I don't know. Again, I'm not big on Ghost Rider lore, so you can't really ask me a whole ton of Ghost Rider stuff. You know, I just would enjoy Ghost Rider, like reading a Ghost Rider comic every now and then, or hell, even some of the stuff from the Nicolas Cage movies. But did I watch the second one? I don't even remember if I watched the second one or not. I know I watched the first one. But again, from comics, the comics that you would see in my collection, which I don't have anymore, I gave my entire collection to my cousin Ronnie. He used to astonish, because that's what he does on his YouTube channel, is comic book stuff. I gave my entire collection to him, with the exception of a few things. Specifically, like I didn't give him the books for Death and Return of Superman. I didn't give him the books for the DC Marvel crossover series. What other books do I have? I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I didn't give him those books because I really enjoy those stories and I read them every now and then. How did Deadpool correct Green Lantern? You didn't see the Deadpool movie? At the end of the Deadpool movie, he goes back in time, and when Ryan Reynolds is reading the script for Green Lantern, Deadpool shoots him in the head and says, "You're welcome, Canada." Basically, like, ending Green Lantern before it even comes. So that movie never happened. Not saying, like, Green Lantern was absolutely horrendous. It had some fun stuff to it, but the CG was really bad, and like, the story wasn't really, like, that well done. You didn't watch Deadpool? Or Deadpool 2? That's kind of a bummer. I don't want to keep running around for your stupid ass quest.
Farewell. Greetings. Safe travel.
Oh, Jesus, man.
These on.
Whatever. Whatever gets me to level up. Alright, let me sell my stuff here. I didn't know the ring. I picked up 2 rings. Where's the second one? Oh no, I picked that up. See, what I have is better. Oh, that's why I picked up the wrist bracelet. Nah, still that too. Yeah, I don't really need this. Sell that. You know what? I don't need this either. I'm not doing cooking in this game. Not happening. Sell that freaking nonsense. Okay. Deadpool 2 PG-13. Not my version. My version was R. The re-release of Deadpool 2 was PG-13. Not my version. And honestly, all they did was just take out some of the blood and stuff like that. They didn't really change much, and they actually made it a little bit funnier with the whole thing with Fred Savage. So it wasn't that bad. Like, a lot of it was actually pretty funny. Disney spoiling Deadpool. Deadpool is R-rated. Chill. They're not making it PG-13. They're gonna keep it rated R. They've said, Kevin Feige said that many, many times. They're not touching Deadpool because he likes Deadpool as it is. Search the inn for clues. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Alright, where are you telling me to go now? He's not native to Darkshire. He's a nervous, jittery person. He left Darkshire and headed west.
For the Alliance.
Okay. No, that's not facts. That's not facts. Check your facts. Alright, where are you? Check your facts. R rating. Deadpool 2. Check your facts. Freaking facts. You gotta get your facts right before you say before you say facts. Once Upon a Deadpool is a re-release of Deadpool 2 that they did as a PG-13 because they were trying to raise money for a charity to fight against cancer for the holiday season. That's why they did that. So more people could watch Deadpool 2, and for every ticket sold, money would go to a charity to fight against cancer, which was a charity that Ryan Reynolds was supporting called Fuck Cancer, which then they changed it to Fudge Cancer because PG-13. So check your facts. Back here. Gotta go back to Blind Mary. Do. Looking at that Starfire gauge like fill up, that's like the loading screen. It's like now loading. They're gonna make PG-13 Blade also, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that. You can make Blade PG-13 and still be a good movie. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like, don't get hung up on the whole PG-13 thing. Like, look at Venom. Venom's PG-13. That thing sold massively well. I didn't watch it, but Venom sold very well. And the reason why I didn't watch it is just I wasn't interested in it. Not, they could have made it rated R and I still wouldn't have been interested in it. Are you really gonna make me go all the way back to Ravenhill? Oh my god, you're really gonna do that? back and forth around this area. Blade is supposed to be R-rated and bloody. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be at all. They're gonna make Saw movie series PG-13. I don't care about Saw. Yeah, it doesn't have to be massively bloody. And if it is, it is. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, they still can do it. There's... The way that things work is... There's a certain amount of blood they're allowed to show. There's a certain amount of swear words they're allowed to do in movies like that. So, they can still do it, but not make it overly vulgar. If they do that, then it's most likely to still keep the PG-13 and can be violent, you know? Like, there's lots of different ways for them to do it. Okay, they're not making Star Wars rated R. They would never do that. They are not doing that. Star Wars would never become rated R film. They're losing enough money as it is regarding the Star Wars franchise. They would not... That would be shooting themselves in the foot at that point. Because then that would be taking away a massive market for Star Wars, which are kids. Oh, I still gotta go down here? That's right, I still gotta do that. Alright, let's go kill these Worgans over here. Not the Nightbanes. I don't need the Nightbanes. I need... Which ones? Oh no, the Dark Runners. That's what I need. These. Blade's way cool in Deadpool. Ah, he took my freaking... That's a Shadow Weaver. I need the Dark Runners. He's at King's Blood too. You know what? I'm gonna kill these things just in case. Yep, see, it aggroed me. Oh look, I'm being invited into the group by Mr. Toes. Yeah, there's the aggro. Blade's way cooler than Deadpool. That's your opinion. Group's disbanded. The dude invites me into a group and then disbands it. Okay. That's your opinion. I like Deadpool more than I like Blade. I just... The only thing I know about Blade is the Wesley Snipes movies. Never read a Blade comic book in my life. So, again, that's your opinion. And you're entitled to your opinion. Again, I'm still going to ask you to stop typing in capital letters. I want my Moonkin form already. I don't even remember what level or what or when I get my Moonkin form. When is that? Right there. Whatever level that is. Somebody's mad? Nobody's mad. Nothing beats American Pie. The movie, or the movies, or the song. Cause the dude, I love the American Pie movies. Love them. Like the original 3 were great. I liked the Naked Mile and Beta House. Book of Love was alright. And then you had what do you call it? You had Reunion. Reunion wasn't bad. It was enjoyable. Deadpool fanboys getting in their feelings? No, not really. It's not about being a fanboy. I mean, if anything, you're being a Blade fanboy, but that people are just saying what they enjoy. I mean, you're coming along and insulting people. See, that goes back to the whole thing. Like, have a normal conversation. You don't gotta insult people. Why does it say I'm still in combat? I'm not in combat. Oh my god. I hate this glitch. Are you gonna invite me again? Oh no, that's somebody else. Yay, keep it going. Deathstroke is way cooler than Deadpool. Again, that's your opinion. Blade has the speed and agility of a vampire. He would obliterate Deadpool, except for the fact that you can't. Deadpool would just heal everything. Deadpool's a gag character, man. Like, you can't beat a gag character. They're like that for a reason. You know? Hell, Deadpool's killed everybody in Marvel Comics. There was an issue where he kills everybody. Well, have you been playing the One Punch Man game? Nope. I will not. Oh, we got 2 of them. He even killed Thanos by himself. Dude, Deadpool's killed everybody just for fun. Again, he's a gag character. Ooh, 4 more of these. Oh, not 4 more. It was 3 more. Whatever. I can't count today. The video game was fun. What video game? Oh, the Deadpool game? Never played it. I heard that it was alright, like the voice acting was good on it. Who was it? Nolan North was the voice for Deadpool, I believe. I'm out of mana. Oh shit, we just aggroed 3 of them. Well, I'm glad that we're staying partied up so we can freaking do this thing. Give you a big heal there. And you aggroed another. Hey, I leveled up. There we go. Adamantium sword blade would just dismember Deadpool until he completely doesn't have any limbs left. That wouldn't kill him though. That would just dismember him. That wouldn't kill him. Hell, you don't even need an adamantium blade to dismember Deadpool. His skeleton's not made out of adamantium like Wolverine. He just has the healing factor. So that's... Adamantium blade means nothing. He gets shot in the head, he recovers. And he grows limbs back too, unlike Wolverine. So that's the other thing too. So you got to keep that in mind too. Oh, more back and forth. Therefore, he wins the fight. He could just walk away with Deadpool's head chopped off. He could, but then Deadpool would piece back together or regrow another part. Oh my god. Oh, I have a talent to use. Talent point to use. I need that Nature's Grace. Boom. Now I'm gonna get that Nature's Grace next. Although. Damn, a lot of people doing this quest. It's almost like they're raiding this place. This isn't part of the quest, but oh well.
Deadpool said we'll talk to him. Yeah, annoy the hell out of him. Well, okay then. Blade equals Goldo for you. Why? Okay, so you must have a lot of Deadpool comics? No. I don't have any comics. I just said I gave away all my comics. I don't have any comics. Ooh, treasure chest. Mine. I'm in combat? Oh, you son of a bitch. Salgo, what's up? I'm out of combat now. Alright, alright. I got a couple things there. Not too bad, not too bad. It's a lot of dead Worgans. Or Nightbanes, I'm sorry. Worgans. Same thing. No, I feel sorry for Goldo. I will change that to Blade equals Roshi Turtle. Okay. How did Black Panther beat Deadpool when Deadpool colonized Wakanda? I have no idea. Go ask like a comic guru. This is not the right channel to ask those questions on. I'm not like a comic book channel. Me grinding at the moment to level 100, super close. Ouch. Stop playing SAOF. Stop grinding pointlessly. Like, if you're gonna grind something, play this game and grind this. Holy crap. Holy crap, everything just aggroed on us. Dude, not cool. Yeah, how about you toss me a hill, bro? Toss me a hill, man. No? You don't want to toss? Okay, I see how it is. There you go. Thank you for tossing me a hill. Nice streaming layout. Thanks, I appreciate it. I worked hard on that. Harder than I normally would have. Because I wanted it to look clean, you know? Nice, clean layout. It was important for me. Goddamn mages, bro. Much better than that old was for sure. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, I like it a lot. There's like, I have an intro set up. I have an ending set up for people. So for people who donate to the channel, they get a special thank you at the end of every stream. But yeah, so like I changed everything up. Had to. It was just that time, you know? In your dreams, Goshen, I promised a friend that I will reach level 101 before Sunday. So no way in stopping. Alright, so that means you'll stop after that. Gotcha. So you will stop after you reach 101. Mine. Ah, oh, damn it. Son of a bitch. Such a pain in the ass, man. Can Deadpool really grow limbs back? Yeah, he can. It's because of the cancer cells. Once you're done Saga, you can grind my account to level 100 after. Seems you enjoy grinding a lot. Yeah, you seem like you do, and because of that, you should be grinding in WoW Classic. Like, you must join us in this grind. Oh my god, help me! Bro, help me! Even his head? That's a good question. I don't know if his head will regrow another body. I don't think his body will regrow another head. Shit, 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 shit. I'm gonna die. Dude, turn around. Turn around. God damn it, man. We still need 2 more. He can recover even if he turned a blood mixer. What do you mean if he turned a blood mixer? Alright, 2 more of these freaking Nightbanes. Don't resist my stuff. You take it. You take it and you like it. Alright, 1 more. One more spawn, please. There's a comic where Invisible Woman blew up Deadpool's head and he regenerated it. Did he really? Again, Deadpool's a gag character. There's a reason why gag characters are so OP. Just they're supposed to be funny. Supposed to be able to do ridiculous things that normal characters wouldn't be able to do.
Like you have gag characters like Arale, One Punch Man, Saitama. He's a gag character. Like that's just what they do. They do stupid, ridiculous things that normally you wouldn't see people doing, or you wouldn't see characters doing. Oh my god. Freaking spawn, please. Oh, spawn timers suck. Come on now. Dude, how is none of them spawning right now? What the hell is going on? There's the last one. Oh, damn, of course. Of course we get all the spawns now. Damn, that took a while. Don't mind us, we're just walking through. Ah, shit. Oh, you good. Alright, time to turn this in. Hopefully that's the last one. Deadpool's annoying? Why? Why is the pool of the dead annoying? Whee! Oh yay, it's done. Choose your reward. I'll get this one just because it probably sells for more. Oh. Alright, where's the inn? Actually, before I go to the inn, let me repair and sell stuff. Oh, look at the magic wand. Let's see. I don't really have much to sell. I thought I had more stuff to sell. I guess not. Okay.
Let me send that leather over to Slayer Vamp. Because I have no use for it, but I know he probably does. Send mail. Slayer. Get some light leather from me, buddy. Because I have zero use for it. Controller, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, dude? All right, so let me clear out some, or not clear out some space. Let me make some heavy wool bandages, because why not? What time is it? 1:23. All right. I'm spending a lot of time in this area. Probably more than I want to actually spend. That's okay, as long as I can still level up, I think that's fine for me, but I need to level up my herbalism and alchemy stuff, and I can't do that if I'm not venturing off into better places. Okay, so I need to increase my alchemy, so I'm gonna have to go back to... See, I need some more gold, man. I need gold because I gotta level up my abilities since I leveled up myself, and then I need to level up my alchemy skills and herbalism skills. And well, not herbalism. I don't need to. Alchemy skills I do. And I can't do that if I don't have enough gold. This is a pain. Okay. Scale, what's up? You know, you make me really uncomfortable when you talk to me like that. Just pointing that out there for you. Alright, so what's over here? What do I gotta kill over here? Plague spreaders. It's a long walk, man. You're gonna make me walk all the way over there. You know what? I'm not gonna walk, per se. I'm gonna fly to Westfall. Where's the griffin? Oh, Griffin Master, where art thou? I need you to come over here. Oh, you're up there, okay. Or you're not here. Where the hell's the griffin? Oh, there it is. Alright, we're gonna fly to Westfall and then we're gonna run across. That's what we're gonna do. Because I don't want to, like, run all the way over there and run all the way back. So I'm gonna fly to Westfall, then just run straight. Oh? Oh, that's just Briarthorn. I don't need Briarthorn. Why are they popping up when they wouldn't pop up before? You know what? Forget it. Whatever. See, I don't need Mage Royal and Briarthorn. I'm done with those. I need King's Blood. I need Steel Bloom. I need Goldthorn. Although Goldthorn is in that place we were in earlier. Is that a griffin? Yeah. Need tank and DPS for Nomer. I would go, but it's too late for me to be able to go over there. Because if I do, then I'm going to be stuck in Nomer for a while. Because Nomer's a long dungeon. And actually, I used to just skip Nomer because I actually don't like Nomer.
I would just level up until I'm able to run. What is it? Oh, what's it called? Ah, damn it, I don't remember what it's called now. I think it was it Zul'Farrak or Zul'Guru? Which one's the lower level dungeon? I think Zul'Farrak is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Zul'Farrak. I used to yeah, I used to do that. I used to the Zul'Gurub, I think it was a 20 man. Give me a second. Like screwing out with stuff. Wrong way. Might be behind in levels because of Borderlands 3. Oh, I know. I'm well aware. Oh, leave me alone. I need my travel form already. Kemet, you're still on that? Dude, drop it. We moved on from the conversation. Like we got bored of that conversation. We moved on. But Scale, how are you enjoying Borderlands 3? I mean, it seems like you're enjoying it quite a bit. Oh, leave me alone, Rabid Direwolf. Stupid spider, leave me alone. It's having a druid in retail and just booty wiggling tanking. What? In retail? What are you talking about? I'll be lurking in the stream because I will be grinding. Okay. Grind. See, the difference between grinding SAOF and grinding this is more enjoyable. Grinding SAOF? Not so much. Okay, so I got that. What do I got to kill here? Plague spreaders. Plague spreaders. Where are they? Flesh eater. Bro. Plague spreaders? Where? Come on. Oh, there it is. Okay, so they're in here. Oh, they're in there. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Borderlands 3 is dope. I like it a lot, but I haven't gotten extremely far in story yet due to me completing all side quests. Yeah, that happened a lot to me in Borderlands. It's one of the reasons why I never finished the first one.
I love comic debates, except that never stop talking about it, Mr. Butthurt Deadpool fanboy. What did I say about like talking to people normally and not having to resort to insulting people? Like, come on, dude. We just had this conversation. Like, we just had that conversation. You don't see me calling you, you know, a fanboy or insulting you in any which way. So don't do it to me. And yes, we did stop talking about it because I stopped talking about it. Can't grind stuff I don't enjoy. Same. Oh, we just aggroed 3. Shit. Hakai? No, Alejandro, you don't have to Hakai anybody. Get your finger off that button. But you're just a fanboy. I was still talking about. I'm not a fanboy. You don't see me like reading the comics or anything like that. Like, I don't even own a Deadpool comic. Like, seriously, man. Stop like trying to insult me. You're getting on my nerves. Absolutely no reason for you to insult anybody by calling them a fanboy. How is calling them a fanboy? Let's see. A butthurt Deadpool fanboy. That's an insult. Like, people don't call people fanboys as a term of endearment. You never hear anybody use the term fanboy as a way to say, oh, you're a fanboy. That's cool. No. Most of the time when somebody calls somebody a fanboy, it's them insulting somebody. So, I stopped talking about the whole comic book thing. Because even though you kept trying to, I stopped talking about it. But you kept on. That means that the conversation moved on. Alright. Alejandro, go ahead. I had enough of him. You're so sensitive acting female. Wow. Get the fuck out of my stream. I had enough of you. Alejandro, get him out. Acting female. It's not about acting female. It's about being proper with people. Like, come on. Seriously. You're acting like you're 13, bro. Fucking grow up, dude. Thank you, Alejandro. Like, it's not that hard to be a nice person. It's not that hard to be a decent human being to other people. Like, I don't understand I don't understand how you can't comprehend that, you know? It's a very, very easy thing to understand. Just be nice. Shit, my kids understand that better than that, dude. Whatever.
Back inside. Where are they going? Back inside. Some people get cocky on YouTube and Reddit. I know. I mean that's the internet for you. Like, we already knew he was a troll from the beginning. I gave him his chance to not be a troll, and that's it. I had enough of it. I had enough not having that conversation with him anymore. So let's move on, guys. I bet he was under 13. You know, whatever. I don't care how old he is enough. We move along from the conversation. Move the topic to something else. He's gone, and that we're better off for it. But Skill, how's your work day going, dude? Hope you're having a good day yourself, man. Oh, look, he's back. Get him out, Alejandro. He doesn't seem to understand. He doesn't seem to understand how his behavior has been, and obviously, see that's what we're talking about. The insults. Get him out of here. See, he doesn't understand how to be a human being that's not detrimental to this world. So, zero tolerance. Every time he comes in, just kick him out. And we're not going to acknowledge him, just kick him out, and that's it. Might play WoW when you get back from work. I mean, you do what you're going to do. I mean, if you can play, awesome. If you can't play right now, understandable as well. Like, I'm not going to be able to play for the next 2 days after today, just because I'm gonna be out of town. Break is almost over, I think. So if I vanish, that's why. Okay, that's fine. I mean, you don't gotta explain anything to me. I get it, man. We all got our stuff. Ah, resistance. Wandering plague. Okay, one more. And I want online for a week because I'm traveling on Tuesday. Are you? Where are you going? Hope it's somewhere fun. Alright. Turn in the quest. Finally some change of pace. Yeah, it's always fun to just like travel and do something different. I mean, hell, that's what I did for vacation. We went traveling. We went to Tennessee, then to Kentucky. Well, we went to
Tallahassee, then Georgia, then Tennessee, then Kentucky. So we had fun. The trip was too short though. Next time we're just gonna do one thing and we're just gonna go and that's it. Instead of like traveling around, because we traveled around in the span of a week, and that was just it was too short to like enjoy everything as much as we could. So I think next time we'll just go ahead and just enjoy one place. I think that'd be a lot easier. Okay, what do I gotta do for digging through the dirt? I don't understand what I gotta do here. Seriously, what the hell do I gotta do here? Where do I go to this? Find a shadowy figure. Weathered grave. Alright, so let's go to the shadowy figure one. I'm living in Baghdad, so I'm heading north of Iraq and probably see snow for the first time. Oh, nice. So you've never seen snow before? I think the first time I saw snow was in Boston. And then the next time I saw snow was in Alaska. But in Alaska, because I went during the summertime, I saw snow on the mountains, not like anywhere. But what do we got here? Great moss, it's fine. Same, I've never seen snow in my life. It's frozen water. I mean, it's frozen rain. That's the best way I could put it. I mean, there's nothing like. It's not like, oh my god, it's snow. I mean, it's fun, but it's frozen rain. Chicago for you. I live near the equator. I'm pretty damn close too. I mean, I'm in Florida, so you know we're as close as we're gonna get, I guess.
See you later.
I gotta go back there. Jesus. Our simmer reaches over 60 degrees Celsius. I don't know how hot that is Fahrenheit. I mean, I'm sure it's hot, right? Like I'm sure, but how hot is it? I like someone's gonna have to do the conversions for me. Oh, what do you got over there? More grave moss. I'm okay. Nope, because I live in the freaking desert. That's why. That's fair. Yeah, it sucks. Although I hear the desert can be cold at night. 140? Is that what it is, really? Kill 15 skeleton raiders, healers, and warders. Okay, and where are they? They're right next to us. Alright. Let me see if I can do this quickly. Probably not as quickly as I would like. I'll go as fast as I can. Could have sworn I've done this quest before, though. Maybe not. See, I'd like to just do this quest as fast as possible because I need to go. So I don't have a lot of time to finish up this quest here. Nice, I got a double stun on him. You said that type of conversation since I have to work in different system units. I can understand. I can see that. I can see that. Shoot. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to finish this. Honestly, at that heat, you can cook an egg on a pan without a stove. I'm sure you can, man. Oh. Accept. There you go. Now we can go into overdrive here. I got a freaking mage on my team. Or, you know, I'm just gonna miss everything. That works too. Stupid recluse. Oh, it stunned me. Bitch. Can't do that while stunned. Listen, I can do whatever the hell I want when I'm stunned. Morladim. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, I thought we pulled them both. We need 15 raiders. Alright, so we just need one healer left. Where are the warders, though? Down there? Nope, that's a horror. Fiend. Oh, I think the warders are inside. There we go. Just kick this into high gear. Good, because I need more raiders too. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Alright, I mean, we don't need those, but whatever. He probably does. Not in line of sight. My ass. Next. Chest. Where? I don't see a chest. Oh, next room. Well, we still needed to kill these things anyway, so that's fine. All because we want a chest. Man, you know, we get a little greedy sometimes. A lot of warders. Looking for freaking raiders though. Oh, he's gonna sneak that chest. Bitch. Will I be buying a PS5 at launch? I don't know yet. It depends if I have the money or not. As a content creator, it's probably a smart idea if I do. You know? It depends how much it's gonna cost. I mean, there's a lot of things that that I have to take into consideration when it comes to it. Like, biggest thing to take into consideration again is the price, and are there going to be games at launch that I'm going to want to buy, or am I going to be able to just hold off? Much as I want to get WoW and play with you, Goshen, I hate Blizzard after what they're doing to their games. I'm really sorry. No, that's fine. I'm like, you like them, you like them. You don't, you don't. The way I see it is, I gotta praise them at least for doing something good, which is releasing WoW Classic. Like, give credit where credit's due. They did a good thing releasing this, and it's awesome. Blizzard really did screw Diablo, did they? These are warders. We don't need warders. Diablo Mobile. I know. I know. Brother Goshen, what do you think that will win Game of the Year award, even though it's still kind of very early to ask that question? I don't know. There's still way too many games to be released right now. So it's not easy to determine like who would win or what game would win Game of the Year when there's still tons of games that we have to wait for them to release. Borderlands 3? No. No offense to Borderlands or anything. It's not gonna win It's not gonna win Game of the Year. Not even close. Like, you have to think about it this way. Think of like games that would be contenders. Okay, so Death Stranding would probably be a contender for Game of the Year. What other games? As much as I like Resident Evil 2 Remake, I don't think it would be considered for Game of the Year. What are the games? What are the games? Trying to think like the different games that got released this year. Damn, I can't think of any right now. Freaking hell. Other Worlds. Other Worlds is getting released soon. That's going to be a really big one. I don't know why I couldn't think of Other Worlds. What other games? Same, nothing's coming in my mind. Yeah, not right now. And like October's a huge month. So's November. And for the life of me, I can't think of any of the games at the moment. I gotta go to Stormwind now, you son of a bitch. Alright, at least I can freaking do this and go to where I need to go. Gears 5, yeah, but Gears 5 won't Gears 5 wouldn't be Game of the Year. Persona Royal, no. That's even though the Japanese release gets, or the Japanese version gets released first, it's because it's not a global release, it wouldn't be a contender. That'd be for next year, and even so, it wouldn't get Game of the Year. Plague Tale, yeah, Plague Tale could be there for sure. Plague Tale was, I love Plague Tale. That was such a good game. Such a damn good game. Trying to think what other games.
Need help? Light bless you.
Can't think of any more. Oh, and I gotta fight that thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the inn, and that's gonna be it for me, because I need to go, and I gotta pick up my kids soon. So that's gonna be it for me for the day. Licorice is next year, but even that's not gonna. Anime games don't typically get recommended for Game of the Year. But I'm gonna get out of here. I got stuff to do, guys. I won't be streaming tonight because I'm gonna be driving down to Fort Lauderdale, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be in school all day. So I will be back Sunday. If I don't see you guys, you have a good weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you all later. Now, there's not gonna really be anything on the ending screen, but I'm gonna play it anyways. So peace out, guys.